So I remember one of the APs was from Scotland, and that was really cool because he had an accent. And I remember sitting down with him in the car and just not trying to mock him, but automatically slipping into the accent, and it was really fun. We drove back to the mission home. At that time we had President Topham, and they had downstairs, they had some bunk beds where they put all the elders waiting for the transfer day the next day. And for me, I had been sleeping on the floor for a little while, and so I remember asking President if I could do that, and he looked at me weird and he's like, okay, but there will be a bed available just in case. They all set us down in the living room and talked to us to get us started. And I can't remember what they talked about now, but I remember getting to know the other missionaries there, some that we had met at the airport. My first area was Johnstown, and I remember driving up there. I had my trainer and a couple elders from State College driving with me, and they were talking about Johnstown, and it sounded really rough when they were talking about it, and I was like, oh great. But my companion was like, you're gonna love it. And I was having a hard time figuring out what it was gonna be like. I was thinking of this place out in the boonies, not sure what it was gonna be like. A couple houses here and there run down, but it ended up being totally different. It was really built up. A lot of abandoned houses, and our apartment had like 3 flights of stairs, so that was like my first impression of it. I remember really liking it because it was great. Had a lot of amazing experiences there. We got to know the bus drivers really good. I just remember not really knowing how to use our time best, because we had studies, we had training, but then at that time in the area we didn't have any people we were really seeing, and I remember not really having any idea of how to work on getting people. We later found people to teach, but at that moment I didn't really know what I was doing. I remember that being a struggle. We'd go and see less active members and investigators that weren't going anywhere at the time, but I didn't know anything better to do.